Hi, my name is Valencia Kane, and this video is for MAN 4900 Capstone for Florida State College of Jacksonville. The topic of my research paper is workplace communication. And I chose this topic because within the workplace, there is often communication issues, and they are mostly caused by us not knowing how to properly communicate in the workplace. Today I will discuss what is workplace communications, why should organizations care about effective communications in the workplace, and how does the communications affect managers and supervisors. I will also highlight 3 forms of communication and give the advantages and disadvantages of those types of communication. One of the reasons we should care and learn about this topic is because we have lots of diversity in our workplace. Good communication skills helps to reduce the barriers erected because of language and culture. We will start by defining workplace communication, and that is defined as the transmitting of information between one person or group in an organization, also defined as sharing or exchanging information or ideas or feelings with the intent to influence one another. Now we will discuss why should organizations care about effective communications. Effective communication is key for any company's success. Without communication, shareholders couldn't give managers expectations, managers couldn't lead employees, employees couldn't help customers. Without these steps, a company would end up failing. By having open communication in the workplace, employees will be able to get their work done more efficiently, decrease the risk of mistakes, and contribute to the running of a smooth operation. It is important that every company emphasize the necessity of communication and educate each employee how to have effective communication in the workplace, whether it be face-to-face, through email, or on the telephone. We will discuss 3 types of communication: face-to-face, email, and telephone. Now let's discuss the different types of workplace communication and the advantages and disadvantages. First, we will discuss face-to-face communication, which is easily falling by the wayside because of technology. Most people in the workplace use this type of communication to communicate the least. According to Chuck Martin, who did a global survey, and it shows that 67% of the seniors, executives, managers feel like the organization would be more productive in the office if the office communications was done in person. It is believed that personal communication is the foundation and should not be lost. Some of the advantages is that it builds trust, minimizes misunderstandings and misinterpretations. It also allows you to directly communicate with others, either verbally or non-verbally. Now the disadvantages are facial expressions, voice tones. Then we will move to email communication. Email through the internet provides you access to the world without travel by just a click of the mouse. This allows you to communicate with others quickly and never personally speaking to them. The process saves on cost of paper and should increase productivity because you do not have to send out any correspondence. Some of the advantages is that it saves time, sending information is fast, it's cost effective, it can be delivered to a large group all at once, and it is immediately available. Some of the disadvantages is that it has viruses, there's spam, the emails can be misunderstood, and the messages can be misunderstood if it's not constructed properly. It's emotionless. It's not confidential information if it is forwarded to someone that it should not be. It could easily end up in the wrong hands. And lastly, it's not personable. The next thing we will discuss is telephone communication. Telephone communications are still important because it gives your company a voice and a personal touch. Communication can be easier over the phone and better understood, and allows questions to be answered directly. Also, not everyone have internet. Calling and talking to someone helps you to get a resolution to your situation immediately in most cases. Most of all, telephone communication allows you to do conference calls with multiple people at once. Some of the advantages is that it is personal and immediate effectively. It interactive, is safe with conference calls, voicemails, and it has a tracking system. Some of the disadvantages are absence of face-to-face communication. You can miss the call and you can have network problems. Now that we have discussed the different types of communication, let's talk about the importance of communication. The importance of workplace communication is to make the work environment a comfortable place to work and to allow you to be productive while at work. Having a clear path of communication is good for both the upper management and employees. It also forms a bridge between management and subsidiaries. It lets you know that the team is just as important as the peers. It also increases more morale, productivity, and commitment. Having great communication in the workplace can increase success in current and future roles. It is best to keep the lines of communication open and be mindful of what is said and done. It is very easy to offend someone that you may not know that you have offended. One of the main reasons people seek out new companies to work for is because of the lack of communication. Some of the things that we can do to keep the lines of communication open is to choose your battles wisely. Because every concern you have is not a battle to be fought. Be open and clear when you are communicating, and be a solution to the problem and not a problem to the solution. In other words, be proactive. How will this impact managers and supervisors? Workplace communication will affect managers and supervisors in all ways. They will need to have open communication on a daily basis because most of the information that you will obtain will come from them. A part of the supervisor and manager's responsibility will consist of being a role model, a conflict resolution person, an interdepartmental resolution person, and give you employee feedback. To do all of these things, there need to be a relationship with the employees, and a good relationship will help with communication. They also need to be well trained and be able to train employees to go in the direction of the company's mission and vision. In conclusion, there are many reasons why communication in the workplace is important, including professionalism, openness, and overall success of the business. Communication can be verbal, nonverbal, written, or visual, with visual being the preferred method, even though it is being edged out by technology. We should care about communication because it will be the gateway to success for many companies. This video was done by Valencia Kane, MAN 4900 Capstone, for Florida State College of Jacksonville. Thank you.